Um, oh, okay. Hi guys, it's Tusat. Um, and I'm making another video. Um, pertaining or not pertaining. That's not the right word. Okay, let's try this again. Hi, Tusat is here. Um, I'm making a part 2 to the first video I made, first video ever. Um, link in the description. It's kind of okay, I don't know how to do intros. Anyways, I'm gonna make another video regarding the Quell allegations drama. Ooh. Uh, this time there's a bit more information that kind of came out. At least when it comes to Chip, the person who ended up working with Duck Adam, who I've learned is also pretty controversial, at least in terms with how much he wants to try and keep on getting money from stirring up drama with a creator, like a media person like Quell, a game creator developer like Quell. And I've kind of learned my mistake with not with like that, since obviously a bunch of people, like a few people in the comments have been telling me, hey, yeah, we already know this. We already know this. And Duck Adam, he's not exactly a good guy either. And I understand. I understand that. I'm gonna try and keep my opinions to the side and make sure that this video is more information oriented, because I don't want to get cooked if I say, oh, I think this. That's the internet. What am I gonna do? Um, in the messages I'm gonna show, they were dated back to 2 days ago, where Jake, also known as Rocks, um had shared them on Twitter. Uh, these messages, they're not anything very special per se, but these are dated 2 years ago. October, like the earliest is like um in October, it's like the 6th, and it goes all the way up to April. And yeah, it goes all the way up to April. At least that's what the order it looks like. Um, the messages basically consist of Rocks telling Quell that how he's doing and how things are going for him. Because these messages, according to Rocks in the tweet, says that it was when he was fired. So maybe during the processes, or maybe like oh my gosh, maybe like during the processes of everything. That's what it seems like. Um, it's talking about how he has how he's focusing on himself, how he's trying to get better, and they're going. They it seems like it was going through a hurricane. I'll probably look it up, like which kind of hurricane, which time it was. I don't exactly know those kind of details, but basically he was sharing the assets from Flavor Frenzy, the code and stuff, with Quell, in order to, like, keep that kind of game running. Because if I remember correctly, he was like a head developer there, or he was the owner. He was like the owner of Flavor Frenzy, and uh, you don't really you sometimes creators don't want their game to die, and I understand that. Um, Other messages in regards to what Chip said. Um, I'll put the messages on screen. Of course, I will. Um, um, One of them says, from Chip, Dandy's World situation regarding the owner. Quell lied to me and others not about not knowing the rock situation, where she held a pedophile for 2 years in a studio. Although she was manipulated by rocks, she knew and chose to lie to save herself. Um, I I believe that one's pretty self-explanatory. Basically, he's just saying that despite Quell being manipulated and no and like I guess she knew that she was being manipulated and that Rox was like the pedophile. She was probably also like lying to herself about it, but that's just me. Um, and another like a few others here is that Quell was being neglectful to like her colleagues, and to Chip and to the community right here. Um, and she didn't really give like a good apology. Not forgive, but like she didn't give a good apology to Chip, I guess. Um, and I suppose that isn't a very good thing either, because it wasn't even from her. That's what the tweet says. There's a lot of conflicting information that is going out right now, especially when it's like the community is very obviously a community would be very split when it comes to something like this, when your your favorite your favorite game's creator is getting canceled. I feel like recently it's been we've been experiencing that a lot lately, especially in the ASIM category. I won't dwell in it too much because I'm sure everybody here, or a good handful of us, already know what's been going on. And I honestly, I also wanted to add on that I wanted to apologize about like the first video I made. Like, oh, Tusa, it's your first video, and you're already like getting all of this wrong. Uh, I just want to say that I do my own research, but sometimes whatever sources I find may not be uh good enough info, or the sources may be misinformation themselves, and I want to apologize if I did end up spreading misinformation in the first video. um but if you guys in the comments or as viewers, if you know more than me, you are free to correct me, and I will obviously be like, thank you, because I don't want to be like no misinfo spreader. And that goes for this video too. Uh, I obviously want to like keep my opinions and make this video like only information, and maybe save my opinions for like the end, like I'm doing right now, which might take like a bit. Um, that's basically it. Cause I don't want to dive too much deeper than like um just enough information to keep everybody like uh updated, or like whoever watches my videos updated about this community. Cause like the Bush Crunch server's down, and I honestly think that we the community might have gone too far in terms of talking about that, like in the Bush Crunch server. Because as much as I want to say that Quell needs to make a response and push that, it's already kind of been pushed. I think she made a response when Rox was fired, and Duck Adam is like he's stirring the pot again. He's stirring the pot again. Well, I guess that's about it. Uh, Obviously, don't go harassing people who were mentioned in this, who I showed the text of. Everybody's entitled to their own opinions, and yeah, have a good day. Um, yeah, bye.